After winning the amazing race, Kim and I realized that we could win at anything as long as we work together. Now, we want to unlock that win at anything potential in you.
Chip and I are so inspired by promoting happy, healthy, and thriving relationships.
Oh, you can't be sounding all coquettish, girl. You know how you expect me to concentrate on anything, but you know what?
You're so cute.
Welcome to this episode of My Queen and I. Oh my God, I love when we get together like this, my dear.
I do too.
So how are you feeling today?
I am feeling good today.
No, but Kim, seriously, how are you feeling? Don't just be saying good. I mean, how are you really feeling?
Well, I'm looking at those big old arms, so that's making me feel good.
Oh, come on now.
He's trying to show off his muscles today. Yes, he is. He's trying to show off the muscles.
No, I'm truly excited, as I know you are, because we have a super special guest today. One of my favorite people on this earth, somebody who just exudes joy, happiness, brightness, cheer, someone who admittedly started off, being different than he wanted to be. And now he claimed his life with the power of God. And he is on top of things, probably the hardest working person I've ever met. He's the modern day James Brown. Who are we talking about?
We are talking about Michael Colyar.
Michael Colyar. Yeah, that's just going to be such a treat. The way we are able to get these wonderful guests is because we have Zoom technology. And so we'll be able to bring them to you and you'll be able to see them and everything. Now, you have to remember with these podcasts, if you're listening to them in your car or you're just listening, you will be able to go on YouTube and go to My Queen and I, and you'll be able to see everything. Man, if you want to see something beautiful, man, my little baby looking fine. I mean, I know she's mine, but dang, she looking fine. Oh. But anyway, he should be calling in any minute now. But let me tell you a little bit about Michael Colyar. First off, he was a winner of that show back in the day called Star Search.
That's right.
With Ed McMahon was the host. He was the winner of it. So that's like our American Idol, but or more like America's Got Talent, because it wasn't just singers. It was people who had all types of talents. And he won that. And also he's very famous for being on Venice Beach. He had a show on Venice Beach where this dude broke all kinds of records. And he got not discovered, but pseudo-discovered by Robin Williams. Came down there and saw him, and that gave him a real kick in his career upwards. I have to let you know, I met him back when we were both in our 20s. A lot of us actors got together and we wanted to go to have some fun doing something. And Michael Colyar, he was so diligent and disciplined that he did not go to have fun with us, because he said that he had to actually do one of his shows on Venice Beach. And he had put that in his schedule, and he's going to keep his schedule. So just to have that discipline, I went to have the fun.
We know.
Right. So, there he is. All right. What's going on, Mr. Colyar?
Man, you look good, Mikey.
Man,
all is well, man. I'm heading up to my room so I can stand still when I talk to y'all.
How's my queen gonna be paying attention to me with you looking so damn fly?
And got on the right color too.
Yes, I'm trying to outdress you. I was hoping you dressed down.
Yeah, right. Boy, you clean as a cooter scooter. Man.
Okay. Now we're cooking with oil. How y'all doing?
Man,
How are you?
We're doing fine, man, and we consider it an honor. And we, with My Queen and I, this is the 4th episode. You are our very first guest, but you're our very first guest, though, Michael. That's the key.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, man. So
That's exciting stuff. Thank you. I feel honored. And it's my birthday.
Wait. Guess what? And it's our anniversary, our 35th anniversary.
Wow.
Yeah, man. Wow.
My sobriety.
Wow.
Sobriety
Right.
birthday. 9 years of sobriety as of today.
There you go. Oh my God. Hey, Mike, talk about what that means to you.
Well, it means the world to me, actually, because there's so many gifts from sobriety. You know, the fact that I have my queen is because I'm sober. You know, the fact that everything in my life is working is one of the gifts of sobriety. I had a brother drove up here from Columbus, Ohio last night to bring me not one, but 2 watches. I don't know if you can see this one, but 2 watches. He bought me one for my birthday that he missed on February 9th, and he bought me one for today, March 1st, which is my sobriety day, you know.
Wow.
But the gift of sobriety is sanity. It's being able to actually capture success, to have better health, to have a better attitude about life, you know. So it means the world to me. Bless you. It means the world to me, my sobriety, and I take it serious. The only way you can really succeed in sobriety is that you make the most important thing in your life. And so I'm doing that right now. You know, I'm loving it and living it and, you know, doing my thing.
Oh, my God. Mike, and I was just telling Kim, well, not Kim, everybody I talk with about you, doing your thing. Mike, thank God for the time that we live in, which is the social media time. Mike, you make me tired looking at your life, man. You are at the Oscars, at the Emmys, the Grammys, the Indianapolis 500. We don't know where we might see you.
Funny too, because I just got the call from the lady from Derby because I'm going to Derby. So they're trying to tell me a couple of things in Kentucky Derby. Additionally, they want to involve me in. So that was real cool too, you know. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm standing up because I don't really have a place to prop this camera, so I'm just making this a prop right here.
Right, there you go.
Hey, make it work, Mike. Make it work.
Yeah, man. Come on now.
Well, you looking good. You looking good, baby. You looking good.
Thank you. This old thing. Come on. This I wear without I don't care how I look.
But you know, Chip and I were talking right before you came on the air, Michael. We don't think that we know anybody as positive as you are. And I think what really inspires me, and I've even told Chip, thinking about my queen and I, you were the first person that popped up because of the way that we have always seen you treat your queen, Kelly. You are so kind, and you guys, your love for each other means so much to us. You guys have really blessed Chip and I just the way that you talk and treat her, you know, and I mean, we just love
my
it.
queen. She is absolutely my queen, and so I try to treat her like one. You know, it's funny, I had to get on this man's case yesterday. My partner in this town, I just love. He has a beautiful woman named Kenya, who is his queen. He calls her his queen. But sometimes he take a little sip too much. He'll say stuff to her that's kind of harsh and in front of people. Mm-hmm. And I said, brother, a true king acts like one. You know what I'm saying? A king doesn't do what you did. The court gesture does what you do. The court clown does what you do. But a king would never, if he felt a certain way, he would talk to his woman, his queen, in a personal way, privately, somewhere, and in a respectful way. But he would never talk to her in the way you're talking to this woman. So if you're going to call yourself a king, you must act like one. Otherwise, let that go. Just call yourself Pookie, whoever fucked up, whoever you want to
be. Amen, brother.
You're so right.
In the action, my queen is queen, and she just came back from Egypt. In fact, I just got her the national. You ever see the National Geographic magazine?
Yes.
Well, so they have one out this month called The Queens of Egypt.
Wow.
So when she came back from her 2-week trip in Egypt, where she went, of course, to Cairo, she went to the
Giza Plateau.
Giza. Yeah. She flew helium balloons over those pyramids. She went to the Sphinx. She fed camels. She did the whole thing. When she came back, I had the bed laid out for her with flowers on it and cards. And right in the middle was that National Geographic issue, Queens of Egypt.
Oh, you know? Michael.
You know, I think our job as king and queen is to constantly lift each other up.
Woo.
You know, to try to outdo each other in being kind and generous to each other. You know, like God be doing, like you can't ever outgive God. And so whatever you come up with, God will give you some more. And you be like, how I get this? Then he give you some more. You know, and I think that God stands as an example of what we're supposed to be doing. We're supposed to just keep heaping love on each other. Just keep heaping love. Finding new avenues to love each other more. Finding new avenues to make each other feel greater about who we already are and how we feel about ourselves. And just keep pumping us up and up and up and up. It's a one-way trip. It's always up in the journey of love, you know.
Mike, man, we need to just turn over the reins of this show to you. I mean, dang.
No, you the king and queen now.
Man, no, that's
beautiful.
beautiful.
I love your set and everything. Very beautiful.
Oh, very nice. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, Mike, we really look forward to this. My queen and I, we look forward to this being international. We look forward to this being a place where people who are married or people who are contemplating being married or single people who want to know what it takes to have a successful, thriving relationship. You just dropped some nuggets on people, man. You said that you when you compete on outdoing each other. How could I treat my woman better than she treats me? That's what you compete in, man. Yeah.
Oh yeah. She bring you some roses. You bring us some calla lilies. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
You ain't gonna beat me with them calla lilies.
Yeah, right.
It's probably the greatest gift that we can give to each other.
You go.
Your show, I understand, really honors the togetherness and the growth of the couple, no matter how that couple defines itself.
Right.
You know, so whether they feel like they married or engaged, like me and my woman been together 8 years. She ain't my wife, and I even talk about that on stage. Now I say she ain't my wife, but we doing everything that she was my wife. So we've been engaged 7 years. You know, we've been together 8. We've been engaged 7. And we are still moving it around and working it out until we get to the point where everyone in this relationship feels perfectly succinct in saying I do, so that we don't have to say I don't. I said I don't twice. And I'm not trying to play that game anymore. I'm trying to make sure that we are in our space, in our head, in our heart, in our home, in the way where we feel like, okay, we ready to do this because ain't nothing turning back. Ain't no turning back.
Right.
You know? And I already get everything from her that I need. You know, she gives me the love, the guidance, the understanding, the care. She's so amazing. She's so, I was saying the other day, she loves me so much that it humbles me and it excites me. I don't need an alarm clock to get up in the morning. I pop up in the morning ready to go because I'm so excited about my life of walking 35% faster. She has given my heart something extra to thrive about, and she does every day. When I wake up to her and see her lying there, I'm in heaven. And if she rolls over and smiles, you can stick a fork in me. I'm done. You know? And that is who she is all the time, too. It's not an act for her. It's not something she's trying to do. She is just naturally that loving, wonderful being. And she loves me and she likes me, too. And she means it. And I want to try to be, and I try every day to be more and more of that for her.
But Mike, you hit on everything. Single check mark because you already talk about how you treat each other. You already talk about how you love each other. But you, Mike, you take it that step further. When Kelly's not even around, you bring up the first thing. I was looking at you when you were on the red carpet. Did you get the video I sent you of you on the red carpet at the Image Awards? You got that? I sent you.
No.
Well, you gotta look. I sent you the video of you talking with what's his name, Kim?
We saw him.
With Michael K. Williams?
No. Come on, heavyset guy
from
who.
CNN.
Oh, you're the one who sent that.
Right.
There you go.
But
not only did I see it, I reposted it.
Okay. Well, I'm the one. I'm the one who has your back.
I didn't know where the hell that came from. I thought Roland sent it.
Right. But okay. So here's the deal with that. Here's my point about that. Michael Collier's getting interviewed on the red carpet of the Image Awards. First words out of your mouth, my queen is in Egypt. You talking about your queen, she ain't even on the same continent, man. Come on now.
Yeah, I carry her with me everywhere. I get on people's nerves. I talk about her so much. They were like, damn, you ain't got enough to talk about. Let's talk math or music. No, she's what I talk about because she's my heart.
Yeah, she's on your heart.
And her absence for a moment is like a year, That's why we always FaceTime and talking. Even when I'm not in town, I'm always with her and seeing her and talking to her, And when I'm not talking to her, I'm talking about her because her love influences me.
Now, Michael, here's the deal. You and I are a lot alike, but we're a lot different in that in 1992, Kim and I quit corporate America so we could spend every moment together. We do everything together. We work together. We play together. We go to the club together. Now, you, on the other hand, are way different than that because you are around probably 200 or so days out of the year. You're not even in the same city as Kelly.
You're gone a lot.
So how do you keep it seems as if you're always with her even when you're not. How do you manage that?
I'm fully there. I'm fully present when I'm there. And when I'm not physically with her, I'm with her in some communication form. So I'm always with her. I'm with her when I'm even not with her. If it was up to me, she would be with me everywhere going to do these things, but she has, a different direction that she's going than I am as far as what our careers are. And so she does her thing and I do my thing and we give each other space to do our things. I wish she was doing more so what I'm doing because I'll take her around this universe with me, because that's what I do. I travel. Somebody said, when you going on vacation, my life is vacation. I mean, every weekend. I do something wonderful every day, every weekend. And I would love to have her with me because I don't come in these cities, as you watch me, I don't come in these cities and just go to work. I come in these cities and go to the art museums and the museums and the great soul food restaurants and the churches and the parks and the fairs. I live my life. I live it full out. When I'm through, ain't gonna be nothing left. They say, where they go? It's a pile of dust. We're going I'm living it out fully, but we keep our connection tight because we love each other and we know it and we mean it, and we won't let any distance or time interfere with how much we love each other.
We're your biggest fans. We love you. We love you, love you, love you. How can I love seeing you on Facebook, on Instagram. Why don't you do me a favor right now? Take some Michael time, and let people know how they can follow you on Facebook, how they can follow you on Instagram, Twitter, and what shows are coming up here pretty soon for you so people can come out and meet you.
Well, first of all, I'm the easiest person in the world to find. I'm on Instagram under my name, Michael Colyar. It's actually Michael_Colyar. I came into the next room because I wanted to get my book so people can see the newest book. Called Michael Goes Motivational. That's my motivational book.
Wow.
I'm doing motivational speaking from a comedic point of view. So I walked in the room to get that. The earpiece fell out. The phone fell on the floor. Anyway, you could always reach me. Oh, I go to my bathroom. It's the most light in the world. It's in here. So y'all, they can always reach me at Michael_Colyar. That's on Instagram. If they want to go to my Facebook, it's just my name, Michael Colyar. People can write me by going to Comic King 123 at AOL.com. Comic King 123 at AOL.com. And I have a very sexy web page called TheRealMichaelColyar.com. And that was what I would really send to people first. I send people first to the web page, TheRealMichaelColyar.com, because it has all the other information there. Everything else is there. It tells you how to reach me in other places, how to buy merchandise. I have 3 books. I have T-shirts, CD, DVD, fish sandwiches, everything. And you just go to The Real Michael Colyar. And my play, I'm doing a play in 100 cities.
I went to see your play. It was awesome.
I support everything I do. So you absolutely did see the play, and I know y'all loved it, and y'all love for it helped me, and it fuels me to do even better with it. and it's called Michael Colyar's Mama. It's going to do 100 cities. If you go on my webpage, there's a tab called Mama, and you just hit that tab, and it'll give you 6 minutes of the play. It'll show you photos from the play and tell you the story, So it's one-stop shopping when you go to therealmichaelcolliar.com.
Well, and then I just have to say this because you're hearing him say it. The way of spelling the Colyar is Colyar. That's Colyar.
YAR. That's right. Colyar. There's a beautiful songstress out of Atlanta named Algebra Blessing.
Ooh.
Amazing. And I was up this morning getting ready, and I was playing music. I play her channel, Algebra Blessing channel. So people like Lettucey and folks like that are on her channel.
Mm-hmm.
And then I heard her singing a song. It was so wonderful. I just had to call her and drop some love on her and let her know that I'm sending her a verbal squeeze. I love her music and her art, and I hope she's having a fantastic day. She didn't pick up. About 10 minutes later, I had a message, and all bold letters with apostrophe at the end. She wrote Colyar. She wrote it Collier.
Right. That's why I had to say it.
That's what most people think it is.
Right.
It's not. It's Colyar.
But who got your back, boy? Who got your back?
You got me all right, baby. I went to the wrong place if you didn't do that. That's like calling Chip Skip.
Right.
You ain't gonna find it if you don't get it right now. So, man, we're doing so many wonderful things, man. I got like 6 projects up. I'm doing comedy shows every weekend. I'm trying to build to sell this play in more places. I talked to a sister yesterday who said she could bring me to South Africa to do the play.
Ooh.
So we're going to start talking to them. Creating a sketch comedy show that's off the chain. And so I just ran to 2 great musical artists, Wyclef Jean, to contribute music to it. So it's going to be crazy. In fact, I meet with a network about it this Tuesday. And it's just, life is an amazing, beautiful thing. I live, like I say, with a queen. I have a God that I think digs me. I'm healthy. I'm halfway cute. And opportunities abound. I want to just continue to grow and unfold into my greatest self. And I want to always do that with my queen because, see, your queen is your perfect half.
Right.
In the Hebrew faith, your queen is called your Besherta, or if it's the man, it's your Beshert. And it says in Talmud, which is it's not a Bible, but it's like a book of rules for the Hebrew faith. And Talmud says, Talmud and Torah, it says that God created all souls as perfect halves. And when you find your perfect half, then you become whole. And that is your Besherta or your Beshert. And once you find your Besherta, you never have to look again. Your heart sings a royal song. And then people say, well, if that's true, how come there's so many divorces? Well, you haven't found your Besherta. You've been settled for some shit that was close.
Oh, right.
And unfortunately, in my case, I think the first time I settled for something that wasn't correct. In the second case, I settled for something. I didn't really settle, but I went into something that was correct at that time. But we grew separately.
Right.
Because we stayed together 28 years. We was married 24.
Wow.
But we grew separately. I was on one path, she was on the other. And if you don't grow together, you grow apart.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's what it is out. That's why I look for now the perfect Besherta. I think I have her. A Beshert is Kelly, who makes my heart sing a royal song, and everything connects, and all the pistons are firing on all notes. And so you really want that to happen. But it is about the connectedness, because when the 2 people are together, then you're complete now.
Right.
The circles are like everything. Everything is a circle. Karma is a circle. Everything goes around. And to be complete, the circle comes together. But when you get into the circle of love, then you become a spiral. The spiral's upward.
Yeah.
It's still a circle, but it keeps going up and up and up,
Yeah.
And so you're complete when you find that other part.
Right.
The gentleness, The kindness, the understanding comes from the women. The extra strength, the haughtiness, the manliness
Right.
comes from that male image, and you need those two for the balance. In Talmud, it also says that God counts the tears of women. And it is loosely translated to mean that women are more sensitive to the pain of people in the world. And so they cry more. And so you have to have that connection because life is like an onion. You peel it a layer at a time, and sometimes you cry.
Right. Wow.
Oh, don't get me started. Y'all ain't got enough stories for me. Y'all ain't got to tell me this with me now. I can start coming to with some stuff I didn't book. All right. So
Mike,
what else we talking about, y'all?
But first I want to know, am I your Basherta?
Yes, and I'm your Bashert. You remember that? That's
Okay.
Right.
I'm gonna be wearing a Bashert shirt.
You need a Bashert shirt. That is awesome. You joking, but that is awesome.
Right.
If you write on the shirt, this is my Bashert shirt, everybody's going to ask you what a Bashert is.
Oh, well, you see.
Everybody. They come up to you, and y'all
Michael,
both will have one and wear it on the show.
Right.
Okay.
Well, look what we have right there. Show it to this camera, Kim. That's Kim's. That's her, my queen and I. You can't see it, Mike, because you have a long.
Oh, nice.
But
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Why y'all make the letters so small?
Well, it's
People, so
on them
well,
old biddies.
Wait, Michael, you're supposed to be looking at the letters, man. You look.
I can't see, my eyes are bleeding. I can't see them little tiny letters.
I can't see it.
Oh my God. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy.
Okay,
man.
we'll make them bigger.
Yeah, we make them big. Wait, don't make. Yeah, the letters.
Okay.
The letters only.
The letters. Just make the letters. Besherta is Bershert. Beshert.
Okay.
I'm just telling y'all, Bershert.
Okay, here's what I want you to do because you are Michael Colyar. Give me your positive, quote unquote, blessing, whatever you want to call it, for my queen and I, because you know our vision is for this to be worldwide, not to pump up Kim and me, but to advocate happy, healthy, and thriving marriages.
I would say a blessing to you guys that first and foremost that you always remember what you do right now, who you are right now, because both of you are in the center of each other. You really are in the center of each other's joy. I see it in you. I smell it on you. Y'all are wrapped together like a tight rope, and you know how string is weak, but if you wrap them together, it becomes this tough rope. You can't pull apart. Y'all are like that. You do everything together. You can finish each other's sentences. Do not lose that magic. That's a magical thing, because what happens is each of you will find additional strength in each other's love, in each other's power. You are each other's mirror. So continue to be that mirror of light, love, joy, peace, and power, and keep uplifting each other and unfolding into your greater selves and your higher beings. Because God knew what he was doing when he put y'all together. Y'all the real deal. Y'all have won that race together. Not just the amazing race, but the race of life. And you're still running it, and you just burst through hurdle after hurdle after hurdle. I watch y'all, and I'm excited about y'all every day, and I'm more excited about life because of how I watch y'all live it and how I watch y'all live it together. So the blessing would be continue that love, continue that joy, continue to remember that you are each other's greatest ally and will always be each other's greatest elixir. And just one sip of each other from each other will take you the highest you can possibly go.
Say that, man.
I love that.
Michael
Thank
Colyar,
you.
we love you and can't wait to see you. And then we have to do some double dating. And for every event we go to, you will be asked first to join us.
Please. Yeah, I can't wait till y'all help me get this mansion, man.
Yeah, there you go.
That house y'all got me is fantastic. fantastic.
Oh,
I thank y'all for getting me my first home ever. 62 years old before I finally owned property. And y'all walked me through it with such love and light. And it made it feel so easy and so much fun with no stress or none of that, you know. Now I own a house. I'm paying notes every month. And I ain't even got no guarantee of a job. You see how God is? That's called faith.
Amen.
You know, and y'all got me in that house. And I just see the gleam in your eye that you guys are going to get us that mansion.
Amen.
We're really looking for this. Just a stepping stone right here.
Amen.
This our practice house right
there
here.
You go.
Practice house.
I love
Our
it.
next one, that's going to be the one knock everybody's socks off.
Amen.
Although we're in love with this one.
Amen.
Thank y'all for giving us that.
Amen. Well, Mike, we love you.
Greatest realtors on the planet. Damn it.
Love you so much, Mike, and thank you so much for being our very first guest. Nobody can ever take that away from you, man.
That is fantastic.
Love
God
you,
bless
Mikey.
y'all. I am so honored. Yay.
God bless you.
Continue to have great shows, Bashir and Bashirta. I love y'all with all my heart. Thank you.
God bless you, man.
God bless.
God bless.
All right, bye-bye.
All right, see ya. Bye-bye.
Man, what a great guy. I tell you that. My God. Michael Colyar. Well, Kim, as we think about how awesome that show was, I just want to thank everybody out there who was listening, but I got truly blessed, and I know you did too. But babe, what would you have to say in
I
recapping?
did, because you told me I'm your Bishert.
No, you're my Bishirta.
Oh, Bishirta. Oh, that's
I'm
right.
your Bishert.
You're my Bishert, right?
That's right. That's right.
I can't even give it words what he has meant to me and what he just imparted, and the absolute love that he has for Kelly. I mean, it's unreal. I mean, but that's his heart. And you could see, I mean, you could just feel it coming off of his heart.
Right. Well, I love you so much. Thank you so much for being in my life. You are the joy of my life. And as I will close every show, I will say to you, if she's truly your queen, every day of your life will be a little slice of heaven. Thank you. We love you. The sponsor of this episode of My Queen and I was Dynamic Traits in Living Color. Ever wonder why people annoy you? Want a better understanding of why people do some of the things they do? Wouldn't you like to create harmony with the people you live, work, and play with? Go to the Apple App Store and download Dynamic Traits in Living Color right now. Bring out the best in you and the people you do life with. Android app available soon.